So guys, not gonna lie, I think I need a sip of water before I start this one because I'm about to go mad. 2018, the season where Man City broke every single record in English football. They got 100 points in one season. They won the domestic English treble. They played the most attractive football. Oh man, they scored the most goals. All these records that they broke were pretty insane. And we look 2 years later, they are 25 points behind Liverpool Football Club in the Premier League. We're going to be looking at what's going wrong, and we're going to put ourselves in the boots of one of the most successful managers of all time, Pep Guargiola, and look at his tactics, his formations, and what we would do if we were in his shoes. Welcome to MTN Sport. So, it's obvious that throughout Pep Guardiola's whole career, he's been influenced by someone called Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff, apart from the Cruyff stone, in which he was one of the first players to ever perfect it, was also an incredible manager and wanted to do total football. And that's where the Ajax philosophy comes from, and also the Barcelona in terms of keeping possession of the ball, defending from the front, so adding a lot of pressure to the other team that they're facing, and playing beautiful football, playing in triangles, short passing, total football. It's what everyone wants to see, and it's what we call, I guess, the beautiful game. Whether it works or not all the time is a different question. But that's obviously what he's tried to do from his stage at Barcelona, which he also won everything. There's at Bayern Munich, which he literally won everything. And then even Man City, even though it took a bit more time to do. His first season was quite a struggle, but once he got the players that he wanted to get into the team, then he was able to play his football. Now, he plays a 4-3-3 formation. In terms of his goalkeeper and his centre-backs, they need to be very comfortable on the ball. They need to be able to obviously defend one-on-one quite well, because they can be left quite isolated when other teams attack them. And it's just about being very composed. I think one of the things that impressed me the most about when I watched Man City is some of the situations they're able to get out of, especially when I managed to watch them live once in the Community Shield final against Chelsea a couple of years back. And it's even more incredible when you watch them live and stuff, which is pretty sick, man. I'm not gonna lie. Their fullbacks are not like traditional fullbacks that we've seen, even at Barcelona. I mean, he started to do it a bit at Bayern Munich with Jordi Alba and potentially Philipp Lahm and Joshua Kimmich when they played there. But he plays inverted fullbacks. Inverted fullbacks are when the fullbacks, instead of overlapping and going around the winger when they're attacking, they actually come inside and support the midfield. And this allows the two wingers on the other team not to go inside, but to stay wide. So players like Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez, Leroy Sané when he was fit, and Bernardo Silva actually keep their positions and stay wide. But also by covering the central midfield positions from the fullback areas, it also allows the two centre mids that they use, so from Kevin De Bruyne, obviously the most noticeable one, David Silva, who's retiring this season, Bernardo Silva when he plays there, and Ilkay Gundogan, to actually push up into number 10 position, so they have less responsibility in their own half and can be more responsible for creating things in the other half. So it really allows, to get the best out of those kind of players. So it allows you to see the best of Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling from a wide area, Bernardo Silva, and all be in the right positions and stuff like that. So it's really, really attractive to see when you watch it in real life. Now, one of the things that they do, which allows them to play formation, is press very quickly and very effectively. They are able to shout space really quickly and make the pitch a lot smaller for the opposition. By letting the pitch a lot smaller, it makes them more prone to mistakes. When they win the ball back, then they make the pitch from really, really small to really, really big. And that allows them to obviously create more spaces, make it harder for the other team to mark them by making the space bigger. If there's more spaces, there's more gaps. Once there's more gaps, there's more penetrating passes that you can make and make it more difficult for the opposition to defend against, especially when they move the ball quickly and in short periods. So they can go short, long, short, long, blah, 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 which would be really, really cool. It's really, really good to watch, obviously. Now, the weaknesses that they have in the formation that they play it's quite obvious. To be fair, it's been obvious even when they were doing really well. Defensively, they're not the greatest team, especially after losing Vincent Kompany, who I don't think we forget how much of a leader and influence he was in the dressing room and in the club. It also doesn't help that we lost, well, I'm saying we like I'm a Man City. I'm not a Man City supporter. I'm a Palace supporter, but let's not get into that. Don't comment about that, please, because I know we're a great team, aren't we? But anyway, where was I?